All right, so let's start off with something easy. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Do you have a job?
I do not, but I am a full-time student.
All right. Let's talk about a little about computer experience. How confident do you feel using a PC or a Mac?
I feel that I am well-versed utilizing a PC or a Mac.
All right, and do you use them for schoolwork or at home or anything?
Yeah, I use it for both.
How much do you use the internet?
Weekly? I'd say probably, I don't know, 50 hours a week?
What kind of sites do you normally go to, or what do you use the internet for?
I usually use it for either schoolwork, but a lot of times I'll be browsing random sites such as Reddit or other news sites.
All right, now let's talk about the website. It's an informational site about the TV show Game of Thrones. Before I show you the site, I want to ask about some of your expectations. What do you think an informational site about a TV show should look like?
I think it shouldn't be cluttered. I think it should also be easy to navigate and find certain topics, such as episodes or uh, maybe like a detailed summary list, stuff like that.
Okay, and what kind of information or content do you think should have on it?
Um, I think it should be careful. It shouldn't have spoilers, but I think it should be kind of like what I was previously saying about the site. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to show you the home page now. You can scroll if you want to, but don't click on any links yet. What's the first thing that catches your eye on the home page? It really makes you look at it.
I think the banner really drew me in pretty quickly since it does take up a lot of the screen itself.
Do you think it takes up too much of the screen?
I think I'd have to see the rest of the site. I think it's definitely very prominent, but it doesn't offset the rest of the information or anything like that.
Alright, now I want you to click through the navigation really quick and then go back to the home page. Visit each page for about 1 or 2 seconds, and then go back to the home page.
Okay.
And tell me if anything looks out of place or looks like it doesn't belong.
Okay. From briefly looking at it, it looks like it's pretty consistent.
Alright. And I'm going to ask you to do a few tasks, like find a specific link or photo or piece of information about the show. First, can you find the link that takes you to the full article of the news article published by The Independent?
Okay, found it.
Alright. And next, can you tell me the name of the first episode of this season?
The first episode of the season?
The first episode of this season.
Two Swords?
Alright, and finally, can you tell me how many characters are in House Lannister?
Now that. 10.
Alright. And
Although, are they alive or dead?
to wrap up, do you have any questions or comments following the testing of my website?
Well, I watch the show generally, but even I kind of like blanked for a second about the house symbols for a moment. Like when you told me to find House Lannister itself, I think especially for someone who's not used to the show, I guess it won't really matter if because they're going to be looking through it all anyway. But if when I was told to find House Lannister, I kind of had to just click on each icon until I found it out of the four. But other than that, I didn't really have any. There wasn't any major complaints that stuck out about the website itself. It was, yeah, it was laid out well, and I think it also keeps true to the design of and the feel of the show itself.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.